Hello, Brick Sculptors, and welcome back to Brick Sculpt. This is Chris, and it is time for a new challenge. That's right, you guys have been asking for it, so here it is. Now, as you know, I'm building a new Lego city, and I'm trying to update all the buildings in it. And I had so much fun doing the October challenge, the Rocky River Retreat, or Rocky River Reboot, that I want to do something very similar that I can incorporate in the new city. And here's what I've come up with. One of my favorite childhood sets is Lego set 6472, which is this Octan gas station. And I love this set. I got this as a kid. It's been in most of the cities I've built. It did have a period of time where it was broken and I had to rebuild it, but such a cool set, so much detail to it. And I decided that I do want this in my new city. It's just a little outdated. So what are we going to do? We're going to remake it. Now here's the original set, and I did get it all rebuilt back to its glory. There are a couple pieces missing, but I'm not going to tell you which one, so don't go looking for them. Anyway, I love this set. It's got so many cool play features. The car wash is so cool, and I love how they use these hoses as springs. Such a clever idea. One thing I always hated about the car wash is that it kind of goes to nothing. So as a playset, it works great, but putting this in a city, you have to have a road or something behind it, which is kind of awkward. But the platform on this, the roof here, is so cool. The gas pumps, I really, really love this setup. You got a small surface area over here, and then you do have a small interior to the store with very minimal detail. But I thought this was such a cool set as a kid, and I still love it today. I apologize for the base looking like somebody got murdered on it. In my teenage years, we realized that acrylic paint works really well for minifig blood, and if you clean it up right away, it doesn't stain. And as we all know, teenage boys are not the best at cleaning up after themselves, so they leave stuff behind, and it gets forever stained. I'm sure I could get that off, but I'll probably ruin the base plate more than it already is, so I'm just going to leave it alone. But if you're wondering, that's why it's got red on it. Anyway, so here's the challenge. We're going to make a new version of this set. Now this set comes with the gas station, a couple of minifigs. It also came with a small red sedan and a small tow truck in this little cart. I want to remake this to fit it in my city. I do want to keep it to the same size here. So this is a 32 by 32 base plate with a 8 by 32 attached on the back. For the contest, I'll let you guys go as big as a 32 and a 16. So a plate and a half, but no bigger than that. And if you want to include everything, you can, which means gas station, car wash, and service area. If you just want to include the gas station, that's cool. If you want to include just the car wash, that's cool. Just the service area, whatever works for you. Just have fun with it. But I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet as far as which pieces I'm going to incorporate, which I'm going to leave out, because I do have some space restraints in the new city where I can't make this thing absolutely huge. So I'm not totally sure where we're going to go there yet with space, but I do want to limit it to a plate and a half. Just like all my contests, you're welcome to make physical models, which is what I always do because I hate building on Studio. I like doing it for instructions, but that's about it. Or you can do Studio builds and renders. In this contest, we're going to vote on 4 different categories. The first one being micro build. So for micro build, we're going to say no bigger than an 8 by 8 representing a 32 by 32. So if you were trying to keep it exactly the same size as this, that would be a 10 by 8. The next category we're going to do is ultra real. Now ultra real is going to take the idea of this set and try to make it as realistic as possible. So modern techniques, modern colors, modernize everything and try to make it as realistic looking as you possibly can. The third category is going to be nostalgia. For nostalgia, we want to take the original set and try to bring it into 2025, meaning we're going to use more modern building techniques, but try to make it resemble the older set as much as possible. Try to make it look and feel just like this, but if it were built today by Lego. And the last category is going to be outside the box. Now, outside the box is the one you guys seem to have the most fun with, and that means take it wherever you want. So this can turn into something completely other than a gas station. It could be a spaceport. We've talked about those before. It could be whatever you want. You can make it night themed. You can change the theme. You can change the colors. Do whatever you want and whatever you think will be cool for a new spin on this set. Now, I don't have prizes laid out yet. I got to try to figure something out there still, but hopefully we can put together some sort of prize for this challenge. As for timing, we're going to give you until March 20th to finish this. So by March 20th, we're going to submit them. The way you submit these builds is either on the Discord server. I will have a channel dedicated for the winter challenge, which is what we're going to be calling this one. Or you can email it to me at bricksculpt.chris@gmail.com. Either way, we need submissions in by the 20th, and then we can start showing them off, voting on them, and getting some results. If you are submitting as a child or on behalf of a child, please let me know the age of the person submitting it so that people know it was built by somebody of a younger age, to take that in consideration when looking at it. Maybe we'll do a kids category too. We'll see how many actually submit them. If you have any questions about this set or questions about the rules of this challenge, please let me know below. In the description, I've laid out the rules, the categories, as well as where you can submit. Can't wait to get started on this and see what you guys come up with. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. We'll do more just like this in the future, and we will see you next time.